Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. There was shouting competition today in the House of Rep over the invitation of the presidency to come and give the lawmakers full detail on the issue of insecurity in the country, especially in respect to what had happened in Borno state. But shockingly, what Gbajabiamila had to do brought so much shock to everyone, because instead of accepting that, listen to what he has to tell the lawmakers. But before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Members of the House of Representatives were divided at Tuesday plenary on whether or not to invite President Muhammadu Buhari to appear before them and offer explanation on the true security situation of the country. An earlier circulated motion has prayed for the invitation of the president, but the motion eventually moved by Honorable Satomi Ahmed on behalf of other 10 Borno state lawmakers on the floor prayed the president to, among other things, declare a state of emergency on security matters. But the motion as presented didn't sit down well with another Borno lawmaker, Honorable Ahmadu Jaha, who relied on Order 6 Rule 1 of the House to say that the original motion to which all the lawmakers agreed on was to call on the president to address them on security situation, especially in the Northeast region. He therefore amended the prayers of the motion, and according to him, I quote, he said, "My amendment is that Mr. President should be invited to come and explain the security situation in the country, especially in the Northeast." His amendment got the support of the House, but the Speaker of the House, Femi Gbajabiamila, said it was not necessary, stressing that the state of emergency prayer sufficed. This was, however, rejected by the House. Similarly, the majority leader of the House, Ad0pt, added his voice, saying that security issues can't be discussed openly, pleading for the understanding of his colleague not to summon the president. His contribution was, however, greeted with a thunderous shout of "No!" Seeing the rising tension and the determination of the lawmakers, the Speaker suddenly called for executive session to resolve the matter. And according to the news, he said, "Honorable colleague, I am a little bit disappointed with a lot of this no. This is not the spirit with which we started this 9 assembly." Oh my God, listen to "We will go into executive session to resolve this matter," Gbajabiamila said. The House is yet to reconvene at the time of filing this report. This is really mind-blowing. I don't even know the words to use to fully qualify the attitude of people. Man, I don't know. Now, we have a situation on hand. A very serious situation at hand. And with what we have seen, there is no concrete step taken to resolve issues. The president has not addressed the nation in respect to whatever that is happening. All what we are hearing is from Garba Shehu. And when Garba Shehu was interviewed by Arise TV, what did he say? He said, well, when they talked about the issue of sacking the service chief, he said, well, as far as the president is still satisfied with what they are doing, that so it stands. Nobody have the right to argue or quarrel over anything. The president is okay with their services, and for that reason, it must stand. And I looked at him, and it's as if he's talking like someone who doesn't have feelings. My brother, the reason why things are like this is because some persons have not worn the shoes of some of these people who have lost loved ones. The people that they call darling, the people they call sweetheart, the people that were like pressure reducer for them. Some of them, those were their best friends. They lose these guys to the hands of whatever human being that they are. And no one can come in and talk to them, especially the person who is in charge of Nigeria. Instead, a delegation was sent to go and speak to them. But do you know what it feels like for the president to stand out on a national TV and tell you, I know how you feel? Do you know how it feels like? Now, okay, that has been played down on. A delegation has been sent to Borno, and they have spoken. According to him, he said that, according to Gabashe, we said they were very excited when they saw the delegation and all of that. The lawmakers now, House of Rep, they are saying, man, we are not happy with what is going on. Let the president come down and talk to us. We want to know what's up, what's the position of the country when it comes to the issue of security. Gbajabiamila blatantly said it shouldn't suffice, that this is not the spirit that we started this government, this 9th Senate with. What kind of spirit? What kind of spirit? This is really shocking. I'd like to hear first, before I go into analysis, I just want to, let's look at what Nigerians have to say, because I tell you the truth, this is really shocking. Whenever I hear these things, it's like some of these things have some political undertone that is yet to be explained. But I believe so much that with time, all of these will be fully unraveled. I tell you. And this guy here, one of Jesus said, whenever I watch British Prime speak in the House of Lords, and how questions are thrown at him or Trump every day addressing the press and Americans, I wonder how we got here. When will we have capable leadership? This administration have proven to us they are incapable. Another person says here, divided just cause you want to ask for accountability. I'm sure it's all those northern honorables that will warn Buhari not to come explain himself. Whoa, now their people go suffer. Another person say, should this even be a debate? How can a leader be very withdrawn from his people at a gloomy time like this? It's really shocking. It's a question that one will keep on throwing at the leadership, and you keep waiting for answers to come. I'm telling you the truth. At a time of so much tears, weeping, gnashing of teeth, where the whole nation is responding to a point that even the international community will respond to things happening in our country. And the leadership seems to feel that it's not right for the person we elected to rule over us to speak. Haba. It's somehow, there's no one that will be happy with this. We want to hear our president speak to us. It matters a great deal. No matter what he's going to say, whether it's going to make some sense or it's not going to make some sense. But hey, Nigerians want to hear him talk. If he can be deprived of going to the Senate or to the House of Rep to speak, it therefore means there is no hope that he will ever speak to Nigerians. Forget about all those reading that we get from Garba Shehu and the likes of Femi Adesina and every other person. It's not important. What we want to see our president talk to Nigerians. You don't know the kind of feelings a lot of people have when they hear his voice. You may feel that those your write-up and those things you post on your Facebook page is enough to appease the people. I can tell you the whole truth that it doesn't go that extra mile. The people want to hear him with his voice. They voted him in. They want to hear, no matter how it's going to sound, they want to hear him talk to them. That's what really matters. Another one here say, no one should be... Okay, another person here say, he said, need an instant... He said, sorry, let me not take that one. This one said, whenever I watch British, okay, this one, we have already read this one. As usual, the many cowards among them will oppose his invitation. Then you see him smiling like Christmas good when he comes to present budget. Have mercy on me, please. That's the wrong one there. This one says, you can only invite him to come and speak when he feels like to speak. Wow, so many responses from Nigerians. I wouldn't have all the time to read. Some of them it's worth just forgetting about it. But however, that's the situation on ground. Let's wait to hear what the end result will be. They are going for executive session. You know, executive session is for the executive of the 9th Senate, the 9th Assembly to meet. But you know, if the man at the helm of affairs says that the president shouldn't come, and the majority leader also says same, then it therefore means the executive will agree on just, leaving it on how it all started, which is that state of emergency on security should be put in Borno State. That's just it. We'd like to leave it there.